Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and this is another Beat Matt Batrep.
We work so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
I'm very excited today because I'm playing my new Tyranids, as you can probably tell by the title, because I'm going to title this New Tyranids vs. Necrons. Yeah. So Steve has been gracious enough to come back in to challenge me, and he's going to be the guinea pig, or maybe my army's the guinea pig. I'm not quite sure which.
We all test together.
Yeah, we're all testing together. We're all guinea pigs. Anyways, we're going to play 2,000 points of Tyranids vs. Necrons. We have all the details of the armies. I go into detail of why I brought what I did and what I'm going to be experimenting with today in the pregame show. So I strongly suggest that you watch that. If you don't normally watch the pregame shows, watch this one, because it'll give you a lot more in-depth view as to what it is that I'm trying to accomplish in this one. And so let's take a quick look at the armies, as well as the scenario and the table. On this side, we have my new Tyranids. Like I said, the pregame show will have all the details, but quickly, I have a Flying Hive Tyrant, a Death Leaper, we got Gene Stealers of the Broodlord, we got Spore Mines, we've got Hormagaunts, we've got Warriors and Venom Thropes and Hive Guard and 3 Carnifexes and 2 Molochs. That Trigon is going to be a Moloch. Full details of why I brought what I did and all the fancy stuff in the pregame show in the link below. And on this side, we have Steve's Necrons, 2,000 points of green awesomeness. We've got Imhotep and a Luminor Ceres, something like that, a Illuminati guy. We got 10 Warriors, 10 Immortals, we've got Wraiths, we've got Spiders, we've got Scarabs, and we got Warriors, and a Ghost Ark, and Death Marks of the Cryptek, and more Scarabs, and a Night Scythe, and a Monolith, and a Triarch Stalker. Once again, full details of everything in the pregame show. We are going to be playing Big Guns Never Tire on this board. So it's kind of outskirts of some sort of ruined village, maybe ruined by, actually I don't know in this case, could have been ruined by the Necrons or the Tyranids. Whoever got there first.
It was the war.
It was the war between the Necrons and the Tyranids. And of course we're on the outskirts, so the forest is right there, we've got a couple hills. We're going to be placing D3 plus 2 objectives, and in Big Guns Never Tire, heavy support choices, even vehicles can hold objectives. And they're also worth 1 victory point each if you kill them. We have placed all 5 objectives. That's right, we rolled for 5 objectives. And I chose this side for deployment, and he chose that side, or he was left with that side. And then we place the objectives. So there's 5 right here. So it feels like it's going to be more about controlling the board, because they're nicely spread out, although over here there's not hardly anything. And back in that corner there's not really anything. It's going to be about getting up into the middle and just trying to hold it, or maybe just about killing your opponent. Let's see whatever happens. So we're going to roll to see who goes first. Oh, you get to choose.
I want you to go first.
You want me to go first?
I do.
Fine. Are you going to try to steal the initiative?
I got it. I'm still on 4+.
That's right, except against orcs.
Except for orcs.
Oh,
exactly.
so you want me to go first.
I want you to go first.
Which means I have to deploy first. But you're at a 50-50 chance of stealing, so I'm going to have to consider that. Yep. All right, I will deploy. And we are deployed. So I deployed first, but I deployed in such a way that he's probably going to get first turn because he steals the initiative on a 4+. So I've got my Venom Thropes here, and it basically gives a bubble to everything here. Everybody's within 6 inches of a Venom Thrope, so they're all going to get shrouded. Now, I realize that it's going to be night fighting and they'll probably get shrouded anyways, but it's just nice to make sure that they're going to get it. And then I infiltrated the Death Leaper up here, and the Gene Stealers up here, just to get them a little closer. We rolled for the objectives, the mysterious objectives. This one is Skyfire. And since Heavy can hold objectives, if these guys sit on that, when his Night Scythe comes in, it's most likely going to die from the Hive Tyrant anyways, but it's nice to know that if he kills the Hive Tyrant turn 1, at least I have a second option. So we'll
yeah, I don't think he'll kill him turn 1.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I've seen it happen. Especially if you steal, he won't be in the air. But anyway.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Necrons on the other side. And now I got to choose one piece of terrain to make it lose a cover save, or lose, it gets -1 to its cover save. It doesn't matter too much against him, so I chose this one. Turns out this is the jungle that gives you 2+ against grenades. So it'll only get 3+ against grenades, but I don't have any grenades, so it doesn't matter. And this forest is a carnivorous jungle. So the guys decided to camp inside of the trees that'll eat them. And but they're not meat, so I can't technically eat them. Carnivore is something that eats meat, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So it does D3 automatic strength 5 hits at the start of his shooting phase, if they're still in there. And only models inside the jungle actually can get hurt. Still, that could knock off 1 or 2 per turn, or worse, 3 if you're unlucky. So that is our setup. It's going to be night fighting, and now we have to see if you steal the initiative. 4+ steal. Please roll 1, 2, or 3.
Come on.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Oh well.
All right, if that's, I hope that's not the only thing the dice favors me in. But I get first turn, so Tyranids, turn 1. So starting with psychic powers, a Hive Tyrant's going to cast Paroxysm on the spiders. Not the best target, but they're the only target right now. Paroxysm does -D3 to their ballistic skill and weapon skill. So let's see if he gets it first. And he fails. Okay, well, hopefully that's the only psychic power I failed, because that was when it was like least effective. The Broodlord will do the horror on the warriors over there. The horror makes them take a pinning test at -2 leadership, so it'll be leadership 8. On a leadership of 10, I believe, but either way, 3 makes it. Leadership test of 8. Oh, they fail it, so they are pinned. The Hive Tyrant is going to swoop, and then he has to move a minimum 12 inches, so he'll move to here. And he'll face straight forward. Carnifexes are going to move up 6 inches. Not going to worry about the Skyfire Nexus for now. They can always jump back and grab it if I need to. These warriors are just going to hug the cover for now. Their Devourers are only 18-inch range, but they're more there to provide synapse for the back creatures. Hive Guard are going to move over to here. They're going to try to get in range of something they can shoot at. Zoanthropes will just move up. Their 3+ invulnerable makes them pretty much not needing cover. Hormagaunts are just going to fill in the gaps here. What they really want to do is make room for the Venom Throats to get up to continue providing that Shrouded, because if I get too close, night fighting will only provide me stealth. In fact, I want to get within that stealth range, because then I'll get stealth and Shrouded. So that's that would be like the ideal, the +3 to cover save. Could not complain about that. And then the Venom Throats will move up as far as they can. Oh, there's 2 more Hormagaunts back here. I'll just have them scuttle around right here. Death Leaper is going to move forward through difficult terrain, 6 inches. And that gets them out in the open, but hopefully their run will get them where I need them. Shoot phase, we're going to run the Death Leaper. 3 inches, perfect. So he'll hug this cover, like so. The Hive Tyrant is going to fire all 12 of his shots into the Immortals. Only 5 of them are in range, but that includes Imhotep. So if that's all I kill, that's not a bad thing. So hitting on 4s. Ooh, precision shots. Twin linked, thankfully. Oh, crappy shooting. That's like what I should have rolled on the first set of dice. I'm not going to use the precision shots for anything special, just hitting regular guys. Winning them on 2s. 6 wounds. 3+ save. Oh, 4 die. So 1, 2. I guess we should have done those individually, because really he would have got a 2+ save.
3+.
Oh, he's a 2+ armor. So like he would have gotten through the 3. But I guess this one's a little closer, so that's okay. So 4 of them go down. Maybe. And I'm completely confused. He made 4 of them. He didn't fail 4 of them. These guys get right back up.
What rule we playing?
I'm so confused. Oh, don't you know this weapon is reverse armor save? If you make your armor save, yeah, it makes your armor incredibly heavy. So if you make your armor save, they actually fall down.
I don't know how this guy works.
Carnifexes are out of range of anything effective, so they're going to run. 6 inches. Boy. That's going to get them to here. So we're going to find out what this objective is. Mysterious objective 4. That is a targeting relay, which means their 2 hit rolls of 1 are rerolled, which won't matter for the Carnifexes because they already have twin linked. The Zoanthropes are going to manifest Warp Blast on that Necron warrior squad that is pinned, because why not? And they make it. So that's 2 shots. 6+ deny the witch. Nope. First one will be right there. Ooh, that's going to scatter 6 inches off. The second will be in the same spot, because I got 2 of them. Oh, come on. Both of them off. Hormagaunts will run. They get to run D6 plus 3 inches now.
Oh, that's nice.
So 6 inches. It's interesting that change. We were just talking about this. They used to have a bounding leap, which gave them, on a run, you roll 3d6 and take your best. And this is now just roll single d6 and add 3. And statistically, that improves your run. Because often, the 3d6 one is reliable. It often got you a 5 or 6 inch run. But this one can get you up to a 9-inch run. Unfortunately, this first time I only rolled 3, but that's okay because they're not so close that it's going to make a huge difference yet. So I'll just move the guys like this. Hive Guard, 2 of them are in range of the Triarch Stalker. Unfortunately, their ballistic skill are now only 3. They used to be 4. I don't know why they changed that. It seems very arbitrary.
It doesn't seem like it was necessary. They weren't overpowered before.
No, they didn't seem overpowered, and now they're 5 points more expensive. So whoever decided to do that, I don't think there was any real play testing or even math, because it doesn't seem to have any bearing on anything. 4 is to hit. See, that would have been 2 more hits. That's a big change. Like, see, Games Workshop, what you did to my Hive Guard. And strength 8, so 5 to glance. Hey, a pen. Now you do have a cover save, so it's going to be a 6+ cover save.
I need it.
Nope. So
Dang.
1 pen hit. Yeah, so quantum shields are gone. But let's see if I can do better than that. Let's roll another 6. Oh, 5. So it's immobilized. Oh no! Oh no! What's the range of its melta-gun?
Only 24.
Well, 24 is, you're gonna have everything in range of that. But still, immobilized.
It takes away a lot of my options here. I'm gonna go cry now.
Just go cry. Didn't get your seize the initiative. Wah wah wah.
Not going my way. I call Mulligan.
I have a funny feeling that once that monolith takes its first shot with his large blast, that I'm gonna feel some pain.
Stay with like there. I'll be happy.
Yeah, I'll just move up in a swarm, and like everything perfect for the pie place. So we'll see. Lastly, the Venethrops are gonna run, just to kind of fill that gap a little better and make sure they're shrouded is nicely on everybody that they can get it on. So that still covers the Carnifexes. And basically everybody gets the shrouded except for the Hive Tyrant.
That's good.
And the Zoanthropes, which I don't really care about. But yeah, that's nice. Reanimation rolls and the 2 Immortals, 5+. No, both of them are gone. That is the end of Tyranids turn 1, so they managed to do a bit of damage. A key shot from the Hive Guard almost disabled the Triarch Stalker and took down a couple Immortals, and we've pinned a group of warriors. So it's not too bad, but now we're going to take the retaliation of lots of lightning, perhaps, and lots of shooting. The Immortals are going to move up and grab cover. Remember, it is still night fighting, so that's going to seriously affect the shooting.
Gotta get you that way.
And the Wraith are going to jump forward. They seem angry.
They don't want to be here no more.
These guys are going to produce some... Yeah, they're good. Some Scarab Swarms. So they put 3 of them on there in coherency.
I'm not going to go that far.
Scarab Swarms are going to jump forward using their beast mode. Beast form. Ghost Ark moves forward around all his pinned and immobilized friends. For some reason, these guys want to try to get the Carnivorous struggle. It's going to be difficult terrain, though. They got to roll for difficult. They might get stuck in there. Oh, 6 inches. At the very least, they're forced out of the cover, right?
Where's the farthest back one you are?
Yeah, they're all out.
They're make it out.
So they run away from the trees that are like starting to smell them.
The birds, they're scary.
Yeah, they're sitting there in the trees. They start sniffing them with their branches, and they're like, I feel uncomfortable with this. And they leave. The Immortals are going to run.
A whole one?
Yeah, an inch. It's more like a casual saunter forward.
Taking a stroll.
A stroll. All right, everybody, stroll.
Birds are so scary.
These guys are going to run away from the carnivorous jungle. Are they going to run to the other jungle? Oh, okay, let's find out what this one is. If it's Razorwing Nest, I will laugh. I hope it's Razorwing. I hope it's not Iron.
You know, watch these guys just run around from forest to forest.
Yeah, they're like, Hey, what is it? What is it? 6. Oh, nothing of note. But they still get auto-pinned because they're now paranoid of forests. So now we're in the shooting phase. I guess we should have done this before we started running, but that doesn't matter. And the lightning is going to come down. So basically, we roll for each unit. I think it's unengaged unit, right?
Yes,
unengaged unit, which is everybody. And on a 6, they get hit by D6, Strength 8, AP 5 hits. So this can really hurt. So let's start. Let's just do this quickly. Death Leaper. Nope. Hive Tyrant. Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no! Carnifexes. No. Hormagaunts. No. Gene Stealers. No. Zoanthropes. Okay, good, because I would instantly kill them. Hive Guard. No. Venethropes. No. And Warriors. No. Oh, I had to hit him. So D6 Strength 8 hits. Oh! Wound him on 2s. At least he has a 3+ save. Okay, that's better. Come on, 3+ save. Oh no, he takes 2 out of his 4 wounds.
I feel a little bit better about him.
You feel a little better?
A little better now.
Yeah. And on top of that, I have to see if I'm grounded. 3+, I'm not grounded. I'm good. And he takes 2 out of 4 of his wounds, and he doesn't have regenerate. So 2 shots from the Triarch Stalker on the Zoanthropes, hoping to insta-kill them. 3s to hit. Ooh, perfect. 2 hits. 2s to wound. 2 wounds. And a 3+ invulnerable. Oh, made one of them.
One of them down anyway.
So one of them insta-dies. So all 10 of these guys are going to snap fire into the Zoanthrope. They will get twin-linked because of the targeting array from the Triarch Stalker. Hitting on 6s because they're pinned. Ooh, 3 hits so far. And re-roll the rest. Hold on, don't re-roll all of them.
Yeah, let's keep 3 of those.
If you want, you keep 3 of those. If you want to re-roll the hits, be my guest. Oh my goodness, 6 hits.
Wow.
So these are going to wound on 4s. So wounding on 4, strength 4 versus toughness 4.
Oh, a lot of ones.
Oh, 3+ save. Come on. Yay, I didn't die. The Ghost Arc, which is probably meant to be facing more like this, is going to fire itself 5 shots and the guys inside. So it's going to be 10 shots in total with the Zoanthrope. So hitting on 3s twin links. So re-roll those 3 misses. That's nasty. Nasty, I say. Oh, 10 hits. Okay, wounding on 4s. Okay, only 4. But still, it's got to fail 2 of these. It's got to fail 2, and I lose a Synapse creature. Oh, okay, he survived. So Steve is claiming that the last time he played, he learned a new special rule that he get to roll reserves in turn 1.
Yeah, it's a time.
Ha, ha, ha.
You got to.
Yeah. Monolith particle lash right there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Except I'll have some good cover saves at least, but we'll see what happens. Oh, nice. Double direct hit. That's a lot of guys. So we hit 5 Gene Stealers, winning on 2s because it's 8. So that's 4. I will get a 2+ cover save though, because I'm shrouded and I'm in ruins, and I fail 1. So the first one goes down. 1 Hive Guard hits on wounds on a 2. And he also gets a 2+ cover save, so he's fine. And 4 Hormagaunts, winning on 2s. Now these will only have a 3+ cover save because they're not in ruins. So they have a 5+ from being behind units, and then a +2 from being shrouded. So 2 die. So 1, 2. So not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. And he's going to fire the 2 Gloss Arc Flux, I can't remember what they're called, at the Zoanthropes, because they can actually target different units than what the main weapon fired at. These are snap firing, but oh my god, you got twin linked on those because of the Triarch Stalker. Oh my goodness! Wound him on 4s.
I'm on 4. Go down.
I need 4, 3+. No, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Here we go. Oh, there goes Synapse.
Target 1 down. Okay.
And Dominion and Warp Blast, which would have took a chunk out of the monolith. So the Rays are going to declare a charge against the Lictor. What's the range?
7, 7.5.
So he can't overwatch them because he only has a 6-inch range gun. They ignore difficult, but they'll still be dropped to initiative 1. Oh, and they fail it. Thankfully, that's a big deal actually.
Yeah.
No, they don't move at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you just played a game of fantasy yesterday.
I did play fantasy yesterday, yeah.
They would move the largest of the 2, right? But no, they don't do that in 40k. I don't know why. They should. Like they tried to charge.
I think a lot of things should, make between the 2 games, make them the same.
Yeah.
For me.
That way you don't forget, right? Because they clearly borrow from each other's rules. Like the whole stat line is the same.
Tremendously
right?
so.
And the psychic.
It's actually diverging in the last few editions.
Yeah, it's been moving more and more away, but still. So end of turn 1, Zoanthropes are gone. Hive Tyrant is hurt, but other than that, I'm not doing too poorly. I lost a couple of Hormagaunts in the Gene Stealer, but that could have gone much worse. And Night Fighting is still on, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess you have to roll to see. So why don't you quickly grab a die? So you have to roll higher than the turn number. So it's turn 2, so you got to roll 3+.
Oh.
My thing's gone.
I think it's better for me as well.
I think I'd rather. Now, mind you, that means that these Venomthroats are going to really have to keep their positioning properly.
A little more lightning, but.
Yeah, no more lightning, thankfully. That hurt. Too bad. Thankfully, he didn't get grounded. That would have just been like insult to injury right there. And so now it is Tyranid's turn 2. They start off with reserve rolls. Now he's got the the Warlord trait that makes me do -1 to my my reserves roll, so I got to roll 4. Moloch, he's coming in. Moloch is not. That was a 1 no matter what. Spore pod or spore mines number 1, yes. Number 2, yes. And number 3, no. That's good because there's 3 and 3. So Mr. Moloch is going to deep strike right there. He's within 6 inches of the Death Leaper, so he will not scatter. So what we do, with the new rules, we put this over. Now, before, you basically put this over, everybody gets a strength 6 AP2 hit, and then you move him out of the way. Now, you don't move him out of the way. If I can't fit the Moloch there, you do it a second time. If you still can't fit him there, then he mishaps, which isn't the worst thing in the world unless he rolls a 1.
I think you're going to mishap. I don't think you're going to take
No, I don't think I can take all of them out.
No.
But hopefully he can take enough of them out to make them run away. But we'll see. Even if he just kills a bunch, that's okay too. So we are hitting 5 of them. Strength 6, so winning on 2s, ignoring armor. So 5 hits, strength 6, winning on 2s.
Winning on 3s.
No.
It's 5.
No, it's average toughness of the group.
Right.
So winning on 2s. So 5 wounds. So he's decided to look out Sir because he doesn't want a chance losing Imhotep. So 2+. So Imhotep takes 1 of them, and 4 other guys will go down. So we take the nearest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3+ invulnerable on Imhotep. Oh, he takes the wound. So he's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
I can't fit the Moloch in that spot where he's supposed to go because Imhotep is in the way. So I have to do it again. So I still hit 3. So that's 3 more hits. So 2s to wound. 2 wounds. He's not going to look outstairs. He's going to roll 2 3+. Oh, he takes another wound. But that means that the Moloch will mishap. So we got to roll to see what happens. A 4+ reserves. 2 or 3, he gets to place it. And a 1, he dies. So you get to place the Moloch. And he wants him all the way in the corner out of trouble. Fine. See what I care. So we're going to deep strike some spore mines. I want to tie these guys up as much as possible. So they're going to get one group right here, and I don't scatter because I'm within 6 inches. Other squad is going to try to drop here just to be a nuisance. And they're going to scatter back about 5 inches. They cannot hold objectives, nor are they worth any kill points or victory points or anything. They're nothing. They're just 5 points each. Instead of 10 like they used to be. Hive Tyrant is going to cast Paroxysm on Imhotep's unit. And he makes it. Plus deny the witch. Not denied. Minus D3 weapon skill, ballistic skill. Oh, -3. So their ballistic skill is dropped from 5 down to 2, and their weapon skill is dropped down to 1. The Broodlord is going to cast the Horror on the warriors over there. If he can pin them again. He makes it. Deny the witch. Nope.
Negative.
Leadership test on 8 or less, because it's -2 leadership. They make it. Doesn't matter. If it's a 6, he still make it. Death Leaper is moving through difficult terrain. 4 inches. So that'll bring them right to here. Hello! How are you? We forgot to roll for the -D3 leadership, but you go for majority anyways, so we'll roll for that. Actually, I'll roll right now. -1 leadership. Take that! Urgh! Hive Tyrant is going to stay flying. He's going to turn slightly, and he's going to move more than 24 inches. It's going to threaten something. I'm not quite sure yet. What? Carnifexes are going to advance to here. It's just so much firepower that they have. I'm not sure where to put it. I think I'm going to use it to decimate the Scarab Swarm squad. I'd like to put on the Rays, but only one guy would be in range. I'm not worried about the spiders too much, because the Carnifexes will just destroy them in close combat. Or even shooting could do a lot of damage too. So I'm just not quite sure yet what their function's going to be. Gene Stealers are moving through cover, 6 inches. They're going to run over to here. Well, not running. Running is the next phase. They're moving over to here. The Hive Guard will then take their place in the cover, and they're going to try to finish off that Triarch Stalker. Hormagaunts are going to swarm forward. They're the second wave. We got the shock troops out front, the Carnifexes, and then Hormagaunts right behind them to finish off anybody that they fail to kill, or to pick off stragglers or whatever. Venom Throats will move forward as far as they can too, in the hopes of providing Shrouded to as many people as possible. So shooting phase, these guys are going to run 4 inches. So they want to run where? I'm not quite sure. But they want to spread out so that an errant blast won't take them all out. But, you know, whatever. These spore mines will run as well. 5 inches. Oh, watch out. I actually don't want to move them. So they're just going to go to here. I don't know why I rolled their run. Right there. We need to find out what happens to these guys. We forgot to do that at the end of the movement phase. So they have to make a leadership test, and then they might resurrect some guys. So leadership test on 10 or less. Oh, they make it. And then resurrect 4 of them. None! Oh, 6 out of 6 failed. Oh, that's a big deal, actually.
Orbs.
Yeah, well, even then, that would have only been 1. So, not good. I've changed my mind about what I'm shooting at. Thankfully, I can do that. Hive Tyrant is going to unload onto the Scarab Swarms. He's a monstrous creature, so he can have a 360-degree firing arc. And he's going to fire 12 shots on them, hoping to insta-kill them all. Hoping for a better roll than last time. 4 is to hit. Whoa, that's better. And then let's re-roll. So I got 3 precision hits. I'm going to use it on this guy, and this guy. 2s. Nope. Him. Yep. And him. No. What? And then 2s for the rest. So 6, 7. Start with the guy who's precision shot. So, oh, he makes it. And the rest on 5+. Fail them all. Oh! So it's closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh!
Hold them right there.
Good thing that they're fearless.
You can do 5.
I can't believe. Yeah, if you need to roll a 6+, you're the man. But if you have to roll a 5+, you just. I think that's when you're just like, oh, I could do 5+.
I usually roll up on the 6s.
Yeah. So that's too bad for the Scarab Swarms, and not too bad for me. The Carnifexes are going to fire 36 shots.
I would rather you shot those at the Scarabs, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, and now that I look at that, I'm like, no, this is definitely the better plan. Into the Immortals. 36 shots. Yeah, that's 36 shots. Hitting on 4s. And re-rolling. So that many hits so far. Re-roll. Oh my goodness! Oh! See, that's how you roll a 5+. It's a lot of 5+s. So 7 misses, so 29 hits.
There's strength 2, right?
Yes, and your toughness 0. And winning on 2s. So we've got 5 misses, which means a total of 24 wounds. So we got a guy that's closest, we just got to keep rolling for him until he's dead.
So he has
3+. Okay, he's dead. And that didn't take him very long. So now are you going to look out for the rest of them? Or just... He's got a 2+ save, so he could eat a few. You're probably all going to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them all on him until he's down.
Until he's dead. So he's a 2+. He could eat a lot of these. Just keep grabbing dice. You can roll them 2 at a time, because he's got 2. Oh no, he's only got 1 wound left.
Only 1 left, yeah.
Keep rolling until you roll a 1. He's good. No, get rid of that one. Just keep grabbing them and throw them over. No! He's dead. Now he is ever living, so he could get back up. And now we go on to this guy.
Eliminate Zerus.
And he's going to look out Sir too, or is he going to take it?
I'm going to let him...
I think they're all going to die. I don't think it matters.
I'll let him take it, yeah.
And he's a 3+ save, I'm guessing.
No, he's only 4.
He's a 4-up. So he has 3+ save, but 2 wounds. We'll do 2 at a time. So he now has 1 wound. So you don't have to put those over there. We can just keep going at these, just to keep it go faster. And he's alive. He's dead, and he lies down. And then the rest of them just take 3+. This is ridiculous. And they're dead. So those Immortals cannot come back.
Right off the board.
The other guys are ever living, so they might. So the Death Leaper is just going to sit there, and he's going to wait to see if these guys stand back up, because then he can charge them. 3 Hive Guard are going to fire into the Triarch Stalker. Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. 3s to glance. So glance and a pen, so it's dead. And does not explode. And poof. He's on fire. And the Genestealers are going to run. 4 inches, that's good, because I needed to get them to cover. Because there's so many guys left to shoot back at me. Actually, the Monolith is right there staring at me. And he looks nasty. He looks a little ticked off as well. All his friends getting shot and dying.
He just deep strike right here and there and kind of fall on them.
He totally should be able to stomp.
Punch.
It's like when you play StarCraft 2 and there's like one Zergling and you can't land the command center. It's like, I think it should be able to land and kill the Zergling.
Squish the thing. Exactly.
Yeah, you think
I want to try
so.
with this thing.
Yeah. Although, do you ever watch StarCrafts by Carbot Animation?
No.
It's funny. He has an episode that explains why they can't do it. Yeah, you'll have to go. Everybody can go YouTube that. You go to Carbot Animations on YouTube and watch the one. I don't remember what episode it is, so watch them all. These guys are going to run D6 plus 3. There we are. 9-inch run. Oh, so 9-inch run. Wow. Okay. It's funny, when I first read it, I actually thought it was shorter. When I thought it said they add 3 inches to their run, I'm like, I'd rather have the 3d6. I'm like, wait a second. That means they could run up to 9 inches. And that's,
No, this is... Yeah, this...
the average is better. The 3d6 was more reliable, statistic-wise, but this just has the chance of giving you so much more of an advantage. Zone ropes will run as well. 4 inches. That's just to get them up. So they're providing their cloud to everybody. So Hormagaunts, Gene Stealers, Hive Guard, Carnifex, and the Warriors. So, some ever-living rolls. Doesn't matter what order you do these in, so why don't you start with him. 5+. Oh, he gets up with 1 wound. Now you play... Oh, does he have...
Phylactery.
Phylactery, how many wounds then? D3? 2 of them. So he's got 2 of his wounds. Illuminator, 5+. He gets up. So he'll join this guy. Because he's within 3 inches of him. So Assault Face. Face. You like that?
Face.
It's the Assault Face. What's your Assault Face?
I'm not doing it.
Come on, do it. Okay, first, before you show your Assault Face.
It's this.
No. Do your move face.
My move face?
Yeah, what's your move face?
What do you mean?
What's your move face?
My regular move face?
Yeah, your move face. Yeah.
It's more of a movement. It's not a face, it's a whole body thing.
Oh yeah, but what does your face look like when you move?
This.
Okay, now what's your shooting face?
Actually, one eye. This is getting awkward. But I show people it's one eye's got to be closed, but it's the opposite eye. So I'm closing this eye as I'm aiming. There's my shooting face.
And your assault face.
That's first I get a ponder from the go, and I'm a bit of a coward. So it's more like this. I'm going in.
There you go. That is the official movement face, shooting face, and assault face of the Necrons.
So glad you made me do that.
So the Lance is going to Overwatch, 6+. No. And
D3?
I need D3 what?
D3 from the Gauntlet of Fire?
Yeah, the Gauntlet of Fire, that's right. So you do have that. 2 hits. So wounds on 5s. 1 wound, and I have, it's AP something though, right?
AP 5.
Yeah, so he takes a wound. I forgot, he does have stealth, but templates ignore that. So he takes a wound. And now he charges. 8 inches. Just need anything but a double 1. He's in. Illuminator is going to challenge.
No, sorry, wrong words.
He's challenging.
Imhotech, the Stormlord is challenging.
Imhotech is challenging because I did not challenge. And I will obviously, I actually have to accept because I'm by myself. So fear roll to see if he, actually, you know what, you didn't have to roll that. You're already in weapon skill 1 because of the paroxysm.
True.
So whatever. So, 3s to hit. I got 5 attacks.
Oh crap.
Oh, strength 6, your toughness 5, so it's 3s rending. You got a 3+ invulnerable, so you could survive this. So 2 rending. Oh, that was a 6. And 2 regular. So 2+ saves. Good. 3+ invulnerable. Oh, he takes the wound. He didn't have the phylactery, he'd be dead.
Yep.
Now you get to strike back with your probably 2 or 3 attacks.
3, strength 5 eye.
But your weapon skill 1 versus weapon skill 9. So you're going to be hitting on 5s. So 3 attacks, hitting on 5s, but re-rolling because it's Gauntlet of Fire. So 1 hit, and then it's strength 5, so 3s to wound re-rolling. 5+ armor. So, tie combat.
Ron, I think I can kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can survive him around.
Yeah. Well, because these guys can come in, but he's still going to be higher initiative. But it is an ongoing challenge, so they have to keep fighting by themselves until one of them's dead. That's all I got. So, end of Tyranid turn 2. Moloch came in and just went and then somehow got over there. I don't know how that makes any sense. But
the left turn goes all the way over there.
Yeah, it's just, after he was unable to come up, he just kind of burrowed away and popped up somewhere else. Completely destroyed that squad, except for these guys stood back up, but they're almost dead too. The Scarab Swarms are almost dead. The Triarch Stalker was killed. But he still has a lot of guys left. Still lots of warriors. Still has the Rays, which are very effective, and still has the Monolith. And reserves. So 2 reserve rolls and 3+. No. And no.
No, I need those guys.
Now, mind you, they can come in through the Monolith. He can yank them in. But this one is going to wait another turn.
I don't want.
So beginning of movement, only 1 is in 6-inch range, so he's going to drop it down and then see if he suffers a wound. On a 1, he does not. Good. The Rays are just zipping away. They don't feel like engaging anything quite yet. Oh no, don't drop it. And we're good. Difficult terrain for these guys through the seemingly normal forest. Only 2 dice. You're not special enough to recover. 4 inches.
Try to be.
These guys are still scared of the carnivorous forest.
Getting farther away from those ones.
That's true. Maybe they would become better at moving through cover. Their minds sharpen as they worry about the bark from the trees eating them. This guy's rolling difficult terrain. 4 inches.
4 inches. He's
As they're jumping forward, one of them will have to stay back and cover. They're angry. Angry spiders. So the monolith is firing its particle whip at the venom thropes. It's actually targeting a Hormigon, but the venom thropes are covered as well. And only 2 inches. So it's going to be right here. So you're going to hit 3 Hormigons and 2 venom thropes. 2 against the venom thropes, 2s to wound. But you have a 3+ cover. Oh, we make it. 3 Hormigons, 2s. Also 3+ cover. Oh, that's what you wanted to see on the other guys. So closest, 1, 2, 3. 10 guys firing at long range at the Hive Guard. 3s to hit. 6s to wound. 1 wound. 2+ cover. Very good. These 5 are going to rapid fire into these 3 spore mines.
Sorry.
And 9 hits. Wounding on 2s, no saves. You got to roll a whole lot of 1s.
Oh, good.
So these 3 are gone. But hey, 15 points, drew away 1 round of firing from those guys. I think that's okay. This group will fire into the Hive Guard as well. 10 shots hitting them. Ooh, 9 hits. 6s to wound.
Come on, you'll see this again.
Oh, just 1. Cover. Fails it.
2 more.
Only 2 wounds each. So the guy in front has 1 wound. The monolith still has 2 of his flux arc array Gauss thingies to fire at the venom throat, so he's going to fire those 6 shots, and these will hit on 3s. Oh no! And wound on a 3 as well.
Hitting on 6s?
No, these are toughness 4.
No, hitting on 6s.
Oh right, because they would be snap firing because it's ordnance. Right. Oh.
I'll take it.
So I guess the 1s and the 2s didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
You just needed 6s. Spiders are running. A little. 1 inch. So Scarab Swarms are going to declare charge to eat the Overwatch. So 36 Overwatch shots. Do you want to just remove them? This saves a lot of rolling.
I think you got him.
Because 36, I'll hit 6, and then get to re-roll the other 30, which will hit 5. That'll be 11 hits. Wounding on 2s. So yeah, so that would be like 9 wounds, and he has a 5+ save. He just has to fail 2 of them. So yeah. So then these guys are going to declare charge now that the Overwatch has been eaten. I think you're going to need 5, 6. That should be good. So go ahead, just moving forward. And him right behind. So we're all initiative 2. So he's going to do his attacks first, just for fun. So 9 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, ignoring armor. So 4 hits. And 4s to wound. 2 wounds, ignoring armor. That's 2 wounds. Now these guys get to hit back. They're only 3 attacks base because they no longer have their 2 scything talons, or 2 sets of scything talons. So it's going to be 9 attacks. I guess I got to pile in, technically. So we'll be within 2. So it'll be 9 attacks back at you, hitting on 4s, but winning on 2s because I'm strength 9. So technically they should survive this. Yeah, they're going to survive this. Winning on 2s, no saves. So 3 wounds, so 1.5 dies. Sorry, just 1 of them dies. They're 3 wounds each. So the guy in, you just choose one of them ones in base contact. And then we pile in the other one, and that combat is ongoing. We have an ongoing challenge here. I get to go first, 4 attacks. So hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s, rending. Oh! Oh no! Poor Death Leaper. On 5s, re-rolling. Okay, nothing so far. Okay, 1 hit. And 3s. No! You get to re-roll though. You got the Gauntlet of Fire. You got the Gauntlet of Fire. It's a hit!
6!
5+ armor save. Does Imhotep take out Death Leaper?
It's no save.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. No, he's dead!
Yes.
And he goes down. That's a big deal because that will stop the Moloch from coming in exactly where I'd want him to. Oh no! So you get to, but the Spore Mines might get to charge in. Or not, because they'll just get overwatched by your Flamer and die.
Yeah.
So end of turn 2. Man, that was nasty. Charge into the Carnifexes, lost a spider, but injured a Carnifex by 2 wounds. Death Leaper went down. Other than that, the shooting was mostly ineffective, picking off a couple Hormigons and a wound off the Hive Guard. But we have the spiders swarming in for the flank attack against the Synapse in the back, which would actually be a big loss if they lost that. Right now, they are providing Synapse to everything, just like these guys are providing the bubble, just by stringing the guys out. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Thus far, your shooting has outdone mine.
Yes. Yeah, definitely my shooting's done better this game. I think that's mainly because I've been having 3 and 2+ cover saves. So Imhotep is unfortunately still alive, so I get -1 to my reserves, so I need a 4+. Nope. And 4+. Nope. Going to cast Paroxysm on the spiders. Fail it again! What's up with that? Going to try to cast the Horror on that group of warriors again, and I make it. Deny the Witch. Not denied. Test
On
on
them?
8 or less. Yes, on them. They fail it, so they are now pinned.
Again.
Movement phase. Back underground. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. The Hive Tyrant is going to continue swooping, and he's going to swoop off the board into ongoing reserves. Because I'm still worried about his Night Scythe coming in. I need to be able to take care of that. Okay, one warrior is going to move over here just to prepare a little gun line for these raids. Hormagaunts are going to move in. I think they either need to kill the rays or tie them up. I hope they kill them, but even if they just tie them up, that'll be good enough for now. Because I should be able to take on the spiders. The monolith I'm not too worried about. Because with these venom throats nearby, he's proven to be less effective. And really I just got to survive the firepower. And so the rays are the real big threat at this point. So I'm going to move these guys in. He is going to get Overwatch of D3 attacks on them. So if he rolls a 3 on that D3, he's just going to kill them all. But if one of them manages to get in, it'll be a Strength 4 blast. If 2 of them manage to get in, it'll be a Strength 5 blast. So that could be really effective, but we'll see. Venom Throats will also move up. I need to continue providing cover to everybody.
Die.
Yeah, you want them to die. I understand. These guys are not going to move through cover. He's just going to shuffle over to get the other guys into as much cover as possible. So these guys will take some pot shots with their Devourers into the Warriors. So hitting on 4s, not bad. Wounding on 4s. 4 wounds. 3 plus invulnerable, 2 wounds each. 1 wound. And he takes a wound, he's the closest. These Hive Guard, they have 2 good choices to fire at. They can fire at the guys that are pinned because their cover is only a 6+ because of my Warlord trait. So that would really hurt them, ignoring their arm ready before. But I really want to take on that Ghost Ark because then that would make his flank very immobile, allowing me to hold these 3 objectives. Hopefully I think I can take care of everything on this side. Pretty sure. The Hormagaunts fighting the Wraiths will really be determining that. So I'm going to fire at the Ghost Ark. So hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Glancing on 5s. 1 glance. So no pens, just went down to 3 hull points. Assault phase, I'm not going to assault. You know, I'm gonna run these guys in the shooting phase actually first. I'm just gonna borrow his wound die. 1 inch. All right, fine. You can keep your 1. Just want to spread them out in such a way that his Flamer won't easily be able to hit all 3 of them. Because if I charge them, his Overwatch with the Flamer, if he didn't have a Flamer, I'd charge them. But the Flamer is basically, you have a good chance of just destroying them all. So I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna do a charge here though. And I'm gonna roll 2 dice at first, because I don't think these guys will have to go through difficult terrain, because they don't have to go in a straight line if they're not gonna get in base contact. So we'll just kind of see what happens there. So, charge, I'm gonna re-roll, no, I'll keep that. 7 inches. So nearest to nearest, nearest to nearest. Then get in base contact if I can. And then I'm gonna have to start measuring 7 inches in just a moment. Let's start with this combat. So we're both the same initiative, so I'm just going to pile this guy in a little further. I'm not going to charge the Gene Stealers because I actually want the spiders to survive this, so they can't fire at the Carnifexes. And then I want to kill them in your turn, so that I can fire the Carnifexes. We'll start with the 4 attacks on the spiders, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 4s. Oh, they kill a Carnifex.
Not bad. I'm happy now.
Yeah, that's good. That's 12 less shots. Now, he still gets to fight back. 9 attacks, hitting on 4s. Ooh, good solid hit. Wounding on 2s, no saves. Oh, I killed them both. That's okay. I'm glad to kill them.
Bye-bye.
But would have rather they survived with 1 wound. These guys are going to move forward.
So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling that the Tyranids are doing quite well.
Because I'm not...
You're not dead yet.
No, I know. There's something that well, I don't want to tell you what I'm going to do, but I think I can start off this.
Yeah, no, you're not dead yet. I do have my Hive Tyrant and 2 Molochs in reserve, but you've also got 2 squads of Death Marks with a Night Scythe in reserve. And so they can come in and mark their prey and start doing some nasty damage. Actually, thinking of that, I'm just going to, in the 6-inch movement, I'm going to keep them back so they at least have the Shrouded.
Sure.
And, but yeah, so I'm doing well, but not yet. I haven't sealed the deal yet. If this fight goes incredibly well for me, that'll put me ahead quite well. But it's quite possible these Rays are just going to destroy these Hormagaunts. But we'll see. Alright, we're going to this combat, so we pile in with the Hormagaunts. Because I am initiative 5. These guys are initiative 4. What's the initiative of your...
They're probably...
They're probably 4, but I know that they're a little different than the rest of the Necrons. And they're only initiative 2. So Hormagaunts definitely get to go first. So doing math hammer on this, if I roll exactly even, and he rolls exactly even for his saves, he should lose 1.5 wounds if he killed 2 rays, which I would be happy with. I'd also be happy if it killed them all, but I don't want to get greedy here. Hitting on 4s. I'm not sure if that's average or not. It's hard to say.
Good.
So I hit with 20 out of 36, so already a little above average. Going from this point, I should inflict 10 wounds. Wounding on 4s. So I inflicted 13 saves, so that's definitely above average, or 13 wounds, above the average of 9, but his saves rolls could bring it back.
I did not do it.
Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4 die, and 1 is left with 1 wound. Oh! So he's alive.
He's alive? He's got 1 wound over
Sure,
there?
I don't think it matters. You're going to pile in. So just remove them all except the guy with 1 wound, because he'll just pile in. Oh! Okay,
that was pretty good.
That wasn't pretty good. That was pretty bad. I rolled a little above average, but you rolled way below average.
Way below.
Oh, actually, that hurt. I don't think I wanted to do that well because then I feel guilty. I don't want to win because the dice rolled really poorly for you, but you get to attack back. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, rending. So 6 plus save. Of course, I had to save. Yeah, I had to save out of 6. So 1 Hormagaunt goes down, and then the rest pile in, and I'm no longer worried about the Wraiths. And that is the end of Tyranids turn 2. So not looking too good for the Necrons, but it's not over yet. He still has a Night Scythe with Death Marks and another group of Death Marks to come in, unless he rolls really poorly on his reserve rolls. They will be coming in. And yeah, this is Wraith tied up right here. Carnifex is out in the open, but all that's left is basically what you see over here. We got his HQ guys over here, so they're...
I can just do some damage.
Yeah, they're going to try to do some damage with those. We'll see. At least take out the Spore Mines. We'll see. So, time for Necrons. Turn the reserve rolls. 3+. Yes, and... Oh, no! Because these ones you could have brought in with the Monolith.
Yeah, I need them over there, though.
Yeah. Alright, so he's kind of deep strike back here. Oh,
okay.
it's good. So 3 inches. I will just stick them right there.
And I am going to mark them.
Yeah, he's marking them, which allows you to... All death marks get to re-roll the hits. Is that
no?
What?
I
re-roll?
wound on 2. This whole unit will wound on 2+.
That's right, and all death marks will wound on 2+. So the other ones will do that too.
Yeah.
It's a great synergy unit if you bring more than 1 squad of them.
Back up so I get.
You guys are going to back up a little bit.
So I can get, like,
You're worried about the Spore Mines. Now, thankfully, the Spore Mines, at least thankfully for you, the Spore Mines don't explode when they get killed. Only in close combat. Which I'm disappointed by, but maybe that's a good way to balance them at their 5-point level.
Get to
Ghost Ark is going to move a little closer.
there.
Good enough.
Well, yeah, if I'm not moving, then I might as well move them to.
Move up. Block the objective. Firing the lance at the Venom Throats. And hitting on 3s. Hit on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. Only 5+ cover.
And he makes it, of course.
Oh, would have insta-killed him too, that's too bad. All these guys are all going to fire at the Hive Guard. And the Hive Guard have 2+ cover right now. But he really wants to see if he can take 1 or 2 of them down because they are rather effective and could start to really hurt that Ghost Ark. Non-3. Actually, we got to roll them separately. Those guys are pinned.
No, it's this unit here and the.
Oh, just the 15 shots then?
Shooting.
Okay. And 6s to wound. 3 wounds.
Yeah, a couple of them.
2+ cover. Oh. And no wounds. Alright, now he really wants to take down these warriors. Cripple my Synapse. No, you can definitely get 2 with the Flamer. Now, because he's marked, he's going to wound on 2s with the Flamer rather than the 6s that it would have been. But, so that's kind of nice. So why don't you do that first. So 2s to wound. And they're AP 1, right?
Yep.
So that's 2 wounds already. So we'll just take the nearest. He's down to 1. And then the rest of these will get the rapid fire, 10 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, rending. 10 shots, hitting on 3s. Only missed 2, so hit 8 times. So wounding on 2s. So 2 rending, so that's 2 wounds already, and then a 4+ save against the rest. So 3 wounds. That kills a warrior and leaves another one with 1 wound. Monolith is going to take a big old shot at the Venom Throats. Is hoping to get them, even though they got a 3+ save right now.
Actually, you know, let's put a Forbus so I don't hit my own guys. Let's put him on the head of.
Oh, you're worried about scattering that far back?
Exactly.
On the Broodlord.
Okay.
Scattered 2 inches that way. So it's right here. We hit 3 Gene Stealers. 2's to wound. And 2+ cover. Hey! 2 die. 2 nearest. Six snaps firing shots from the Gauss weapons, hitting on 6s. 2 hits, and then wounding on 3s because they're strength 5. 2 wounds, and then 3+ cover. They're fine. The Gauss weapon at the back is just going to take some pot shots at the Carnifexes. 6 to hit, 1 hit, and 5 to wound. Okay. So Assault, he's just opting to remove him because, yeah, not likely. So these guys won't be able to make it back to Synapse, so we're just going to see what happens when I make an instinctive behavior roll. Or, more appropriately, what happens when I fail it. Because they only have a leadership of 6. And that is the end of Necron turn 3. So, managed to do some damage to the warriors, and die with the Wraith, and unfortunately not much else. Killed a couple Gene Stealers. So we're going to go into Tyranids turn 4. Turn 4 for the Tyranids, we'll start off with Psychic Powers, and then I have all my reserves coming in automatically because it's turn 4. So we're going to start off by putting the Horror into these guys. I gotta do Instinctive Behavior as well, but that happens at the same time as Psychic Powers. So I make it. Nope, test -2. They make it. Just barely. Instinctive Behavior, Leadership 6. Nope. And Instinctive Behavior, Leadership 7. No. So Instinctive Behavior Feed, which both of these guys have, is that if I roll a 1, 2, a 3, so 1, 2, or 3, they feed on themselves. And they inflict a number of attacks on themselves equal to the number of models, and these guys are poisoned, so they just destroy themselves. And then they do nothing. If I roll a 1, 2, or 3, they literally are crippled for a turn. If I roll a 4 or a 5, they must instead charge the nearest unit, and they don't get to shoot or run, which these guys weren't going to do anyway, so that's not too bad. So I want a 4+. Really what I want is a 6, because it gives them rage. So 6 is actually kind of like you take a bit of the bad, but they give you something good. So start with the Carnifexes. It's really important. If they're stuck there, I don't care about them hurting themselves. I care about them not charging the monolith.
1, 2,
3! Oh no! So they wound each other on 2s. So 2 wounds. So it's not AP 2, it's AP nothing. So I'll just put the 2 on him, and he's fine. But they do nothing for the rest of the turn. So no charging that monolith.
Good. Nice.
And now these guys. Oh! Oh no! Oh no. So they suffer a number of hits equal to the number of models using their base strength, AP nothing, but that doesn't talk about any of their upgrades or anything, so they won't use their poison. So 4 is to wound. Okay, thankfully they didn't get hurt that much. 6 saves. So 3 of them die, and I get to choose, so I'll just take these 3.
3 extra wounds.
But they don't get to do anything. That's really the big thing, is that those Carnifexes would have destroyed that monolith, and these guys would have caused some problems with those guys over there. So we've seen how important Synapse is. So the Flying Hive Tyrant is going to fly on. I'm going to measure that and make sure it's 24 inches. So he can provide Synapse to everybody, and then he can also shoot down the HQ choices. So Moloch number 1 is going to attempt a deep strike there, and he gets it. So he's going to hit a lot of them. Looks like 8 of them. And if they don't all die from this one, he'll do it again. 2's to wound. No saves. Oh!
All of them.
All 8 of them. And no cover saves are allowed from this, for obvious reasons, because he's coming from underneath. Not that a 6+ cover would have done much good. And the Moloch emerges. He's like, put me all the way in the corner, will ya? The other Moloch will attempt to come right here, and scatters. And he will pop up right here. Much less damage, but no less terrifying. Gene Stealers are moving back. They need to take care of these snipers. They finally have a target. They're like, woohoo! Let me at him! That'll zip right through there. Broodlord will move up. These warriors want revenge. So they're going to move up, getting ready to charge. Hive Guard will sit still because they're just going to open fire into these death marks. Venanthropes are just going to shuffle. They're going to change formation so they provide cover to everybody still, including these guys once they charge in. Not that that'll matter once they're in combat, but I don't think these guys will survive a turn of combat. Ship test on this squad to see if they run, because they have taken more than 25% casualties. No. 8 reanimation rolls. Hey, 4 of them get back up. All of them will go in coherency of the survivors. So that's not too bad. Only lost 4 guys in total. So shooting phase, the Hive Tyrant is going to open fire onto your 2 HQ choices.
Right.
12 shots. Hitting on 4s. Rerolls. A little below average, but not bad. 3s to wound. So Illuminator, or the buddy here, is going to take all the shots. So takes the first one. He's good. 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 Oh! Oh, he eats them all.
Perfect.
As if. Hive Guard will fire all 6 shots into the death marks. 4 is to hit. Ooh, 4 hits. Wound. 3 wounds. So 3 plus saves. Oh, 2 of them go down. Ooh, not looking good. And then 6 shots from their devoured 4s. Ooh, being on 2s. So 4 wounds. So we got 3 plus saves. Are you going to look out Sir from him? Because he's a 4 plus save, right?
Yeah. So go to the front guy first?
So front guy first, 1 at a time.
Yeah.
3 plus. Oh, he's going to look out Sir him? Or just take it?
No, I'm going to take it.
You're going to take it. All right, 4 plus. 4. He's down.
He's gone.
And the last 2 on the other guys? 1 of them goes down. Oh,
so you
no.
have a chance of getting back up.
I guess I don't have to worry quite as much about them. Leadership test. 10. They're good. Reanimation rolls. There's 1 ever living in there. Oh.
And
none of them.
Nothing good at all.
They are all gone. Warriors will charge. You get Overwatch. 2 shots, rapid fire. 6s. Oh, he gets a hit. And then 2s to wound. If he takes somebody down. A 4 up save. Oh! Oh, he shot 1 of them down. He's desperate, and he made it.
Shooting.
Charge 8 inches. Rawr. Gene Stealers are charging as well. 7 inches. That'll make it. Yeah. Only needed like 5 or 6. So, but everybody's initiative 1 except the Death Mark. He's initiative 2. So he might take out somebody else for all we know. Before dying
on that warrior.
Before dying with the Bajillion Gene Stealers. The warrior hitting up 4s. No. I think we're just gonna remove him because we got so many attacks. Now these guys would have piled in, so we got to just kind of take that into consideration for our consolidations. So just 3-inch consolidation for them and 1 inch for the warrior. But thankfully that did bring the Hive Tyrant over there to provide that synapse. This warrior is almost dead, and it's pretty far back. And that is turn 4 for the Tyranids. Killed those death marks, did nothing to the HQ guys. I guess I could have charged his 4 mines, but still. I think I'd rather wait until you're stuck in combat with the Hormagaunts, and then I can charge them without any Overwatch. And then I got 2 Molochs over here, ready to do some dirty work of destroying everything in their path. So now we're going into Necron's turn 4, where the Night Scythe will automatically come in. Night Scythe is flying in, right in front of all the monstrous creatures. And the Death Marks and Cryptek are going to teleport out of the Night Scythe. And the battle begins. I was kind of hoping your Night Scythe had already been on when the Hive Tyrant came, but that would just mean that you'd have extra turns of firing. So it's kind of, which do you take? Because now the Night Scythe will have a good chance of taking down the Hive Tyrant.
He should be within 6 still. Yeah.
So the Death Marks are marking the Carnifexes. Ghost Dark zips forward. Mulligan.
So leave it alone. Forward a bit there.
Just to get your flamer in range.
Yeah, so we can knock a few of them.
Monolith takes a half an inch move, just so he doesn't get automatically hit by the Carnifexes if they survive. Ghost Dark's going to heal this squad for D3 of them. He rejuvenates 3 of them, and then takes a glancing hit on a 1, does not. So they're almost at full strength again. So lots of rapid fire shots coming against the Moloch.
Okay.
Putting a flamer on top of the Hormagaunts, also hitting some spore mines. So hits 4 of these and 1 spore mine, so 2s to wound the spore mine. So the spore mine is gone. And I got 4 of these. 3s, no saves. So 2 die. 1, 2. And then you got your lance as well.
Exactly, yeah.
So 3s, and then 2s, and then 4 plus ruins. They're fine. Night Scythe is targeting the Hive Tyrant. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Tesla. Oh, 2 hits, but that's 4 hits so far. 5 hits. Wounding on 3s. Strength 7 versus toughness 6. Oh!
Yes.
Oh no. 3 plus save. Oh, he survives, but he might get grounded and die. So on a 3 plus, he's fine. On a 1 or a 2, he gets grounded. It takes a strength 9 AP2 hit. He's fine. Whoa. Oh, that was close. So you can't put it over your own model. So you're going to have to only target 1.
Oh, should I not put him there? Okay. All right,
so you hit 1, and then rapid fire at the rest of them.
More.
Rapid fire shots from the Death Marks. 10 shots.
Maybe it's not good.
Not too bad. Winning on 2s with the template as well. All right. And actually, I guess we should have rolled.
Should have been different.
We should have, but we'll assume the chances of that being the template was very small. So there was a rending hit. So we got a 5 plus cover for the rending. Nothing. And then 3 plus for the rest of them.
No, one of them was that this was AP1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I was-
So he takes 5+ for the other one too. And so that's 2 wounds. 3, 4, 5 wounds. So kills 1 and leaves another one with 3 wounds left. Monolith is targeting the Gene Stealers. Ooh, 1 inch. So that's going to hit a lot of them. Looks like it's going to hit 7. 2s. Oh, 5. They're out in the open for this one, so only 5+ cover from the Shrouded. So 4 die. Oh! Okay, yeah, they're all the same save anyways, because it's just the cover. So I'm going to Lookout Sir from him. 4+ Lookout Sir. He takes 2 wounds and kills 2 Gene Stealers. So just barely alive. And then rapid fire, or firing the 2 heavies into the Gene Stealers. Hitting on 6s. 2 hits. Uh-oh. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. 5+ cover. I will Lookout Sir on a 4+. Oh! Good. Bird Lord goes down. And 3 shots from the other one into the current. 3 or 6s to hit. Oh, jeez. And 5s to wound.
Well,
But he's got a 3+ save against this one. It's good. And the last one onto the Moloch. 6s to hit, 1 hit. And 5s to wound. Now 18 rapid fire shots from those warriors into that Moloch. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. 1 wound. 3+ save. He makes it. A Ghost Ark and his occupants onto him. So it'll be 20 shots. On 3s. Good solid hitting. And 6s to wound.
oh,
3 wounds. 3+ save. Makes all 3.
nothing.
And these 5 will fire into this Moloch rapid fire. Hitting on 3s. Oh, 8 and wounding on 6s. Nothing.
Nothing.
So we're going into Tyranid's turn 5. Instinctive behavior rolls. Everybody here is in Synapse now with the Hive Tyrant there, thankfully. We've got these 2 Molochs who are not. But instinctive behavior feed is not so bad on single models because they can't hurt themselves. You treat a result of 1 to 3 as a 4 or 5. So leadership of 8 makes it, and 8 makes it. So they're both fine. I was almost hoping that they'd fail it and then roll a 6 because that would give them rage. But so instinctive behavior on single guys, not a big deal. At least not for feeders. It'll matter more for hunters and lurkers. Hive Tyrant's going to cast Paroxysm on the Deathmarks. Makes Deny the Witch. Fails it. Minus D3 Ballistic Skill and Weapon Skill. Just 1. But they'll at least not hit the Carnifex on 3s in close combat. So the Carnifex is just going to move forward and stare them in the face, breathe down their throats. Hive Tyrant's going to turn and go 12 inches this way. Still going to target the Night Scythe, but in the next turn he'll be closer over there. Although that puts me out of range of these guys. So I could move forward here and keep them fearless just in case they lose combat, which is unlikely. They should be doing lots of damage. But if they fail it and run, that's a big deal. I don't know. You know what? No, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna provide Synapse. I think that's become even more important for the Tyranids now. But I'm gonna turn him a little bit and fly up to here. That way he'll provide it there, but he's not gonna fly off the board next turn. Then the Hormagaunts will move forward. Actually, I'll move the Spore Mines right here first. So this is where the Spore Mines will actually become effective because they'll charge in first and just eat up some Overwatch.
Yep.
They're very inexpensive Overwatch eater-upper. The Warrior will move to this cover. These Gene Stealers are actually going to think about objectives. Because that is what this game's about, isn't it? So they're going to move like so. So shooting phase. Actually, I got to move my Molochs. Be right back. This Moloch will move up to get ready to engage that one. And this Moloch's already within 1 inch range of those guys, so he's fine where he is. Now shooting. Hive Tyrant's going to fire 12 shots into the rear armor, which is still 11, but still. 12 shots, strength 6. So, hitting on 4s. Not the best hit. Oh, I think I picked up a 4 there.
You did.
So 5 out of the 12. But twin linked. That's a little better. Still a little below average, but I'll take it. So before I roll armor penetration, you have to decide if you want to dive or not.
I definitely want to dive.
You want to survive, okay. Yeah, because even snap firing at those Tesla weapons are still good.
Exactly.
So 5s to glance. Oh, 2 glances, 2 pens. Good thing you dove. Jink. Glances, you made 1 of them. And on the 2 pens.
Come on.
Oh!
Nothing.
So it is automatically dead. I don't have to roll for anything. So now it crashes and burns. Back that way. It's not going to hit anything because it can't hit a flying creature. It's just going to explode back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing happens. 12 shots from the Carnifex into the Deathmarks. Hitting on 4s.
That's good.
Not too great. And 4s. Oh!
Better.
I take that back.
Second ones.
2s to wound. So lots of wounds. So do them 5 at a time. Oh, my goodness. 4 more. One died. And he might stand back up. I really needed him dead. Because I got 3 wounds left. And you're going to do D3 wounds that wound on a 2.
Yep.
Ignoring his armor. And the other guys are going to rapid fire like crazy. So,
hopefully I can get him down.
Yeah. If I get into combat, they're dead. So these Hive Guard will fire at them. Just to try to soften them up a bit more. 4s. Oh, only 2. And then 2s. 3+ save. Oh, you're fine. So Spore Mines will declare a charge.
I gotta use my flame.
Flamer, so D3 automatic hits with the Flamer. So 3. Wound on 2s, no saves. You got it. Spore Mines are gone, but they ate Overwatch, so that's good. The other ones are going through difficult terrain with a total of a 5-inch charge, which I knew they would make.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how far the other ones could get in. Because if you do a really bad charge in the back, actually I could re-roll that one. So an 8-inch charge. So they're in. I'm gonna try. Oh, we have a reanimation. Oh no!
Of course he does.
Oh no! Well, I'm gonna try to charge anyways. Otherwise, they're just gonna snipe him up anyways. So D3 hits from the Flamer. Oh, 3! Wounding on 2s, no saves. Okay. Okay, then you got a rapid fire 10 shots. So hitting on 6s. Oh, only 1. Wounding on 2s. And a 3+. Oh, that's rending.
It's a rend.
And he's rend. So you killed the Carnifex in Overwatch. That's a victory point too. This Moloch will charge, so Overwatch from the occupants. So 6s to hit, 1 hit, or 2 hits, and then 6s to wound. No, he'll be in automatically. And this Moloch, same thing, so he'll take 18 Overwatch shots. And 4 hits, and then wounding on, or 5 hits, and wounding on 6s. 1 wound, 3+. Nothing. So he's in, although it's through difficult terrain. So he'll be initiative 1. So we'll start right here. So 1 impact hit at strength 6 against armor 11. So 5s to glance. That's a pen. And that's a stunned. Nor a stun on a 4+? No. So down to 2 hull points, and now he gets his 4 attacks. I'm going to smash and lose an attack, because it goes from 3 down to 2 plus 1. And hit on 3s. Ooh! And then glances on a 1, but I get a reroll. There's another pen. Oh, and it blows up. That's what I needed. Everything within 6 inches. That's going to hit all 5 of these guys. And how many of them?
At least 3.
So 3 of them. So these 5 take wounds on a 4, so 2 wounds. 4+ armor. There, Moloch. Here's a wound. And he doesn't save it. So I'll borrow this one from them. He's done 5. I know, after all the shooting, he dies from the explosion. The guy is inside. 4 wounds. 4+ save. And one of them goes down. Why don't you just roll the reanimation right away? Yeah, so one of them goes down. So we'll remove this. We'll put a crater down and the guys. And the other Moloch, not the other, he doesn't take any wounds. And 3 of the other warriors, 2 wounds. Okay, fine. Wow, lots of armor saves there. Now this combat, you get to attack first. 9 attacks against the Moloch. Hitting on 3s, because his weapon skill sucks. Ooh. And then wounding on 6s. Nothing. It's got 4 attacks back, hitting on 4s. Oh! Well, tie combat. I guess we're stuck there. And in this combat, your guys get to fight first, as I'm at initiative 1. So, oh, why do I keep forgetting his name? Stormlord. That's Stormlord. Imhotep. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. No, sorry. He's down to weapon skill 3, so he's hit on 4s now. But he rerolls because of the gauntlet. 3 hits, and then he wounds on strength 5, so 2s rerolling. And 6+ save. So 2 go down. I'll take him from the back because I'm just going to pile in. Saris has 1 attack, hitting on 4s, and wounding on, what's he, strength 4?
Yeah. So
wounding on 3s. And then we got 7 attacking, so 21 attacks into you. So 21 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh. This is why I wanted the Proxident to do more than -1, because all those 3s would have been hits. And winning on 4s. 2 wounds. Imhotep, 2+ save. And the second one. So you win combat. Luckily, I kept my Hive around, because they're fearless.
Yeah. Well.
So, end of Tyranids turn 5. So this could be the last turn. So, I'm not sure who's in the lead here. I have an objective here, at least for now. And you've got a warlord kill. Sorry, you've got first blood, and a heavy kill, and I've got a heavy kill as well. So, and then there's an objective here that you could easily grab. He's holding 1. So if this is the last turn, you could grab objectives and win, because you have 2 objectives to my 1, and you got first blood. So we'll see what happens in Necron's turn 5. These guys are just going to move a little bit, so they don't have to worry about rolling for difficult terrain. They're only moving like an inch, just to make sure they hold that objective. So shooting phase, these guys are all going to fire at the Hive Tyrant, hoping to either take out his last wound or have him fall, so that he just grounds and takes out that last wound. So hitting on 6s. Oh, he got 2 hits. A 4 to hit, or 4 to wound because it's sniper, but 6 rending. 1 wound. 3+ save. Oh, he makes it, but he might get grounded, and that could kill him. 3+ to not get grounded. Oh, he's grounded. Strength 9, AP2 hit. He's dead. That's a Warlord kill and a loss of Synapse.
That's what I needed.
Monolith opens fire with his particle whip or lash or thingy right here. Scatter. Yes, sir. 5 inches. No hits.
No hits.
And 2 of the Gauss things into the Gene Stealers. 6s to hit. 2 hits, and then 3s to wound. 1 wound. 3+ cover. We're good. 9 of them, rapid firing. Are you gonna change your mind? Maybe take out some Gene Stealers?
Yeah, better off going that way.
Yeah. 9 shots into the Gene Stealers. 3s to hit.
That's better.
Whoa! And 4s to wound.
No.
3 wounds. So the nearest is going to be a 3+ save. Oh, he's gone. And then the next nearest will be a 5+. Nope. And nope. Well, actually, no. Yeah, that would have failed this guy as well. So they're gone. So assault phase, the Hormagaunts get to go first now. They're initiative 5. So we're going to be doing 14 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh,
that's
for goodness sakes. Winning on 4s. 2 wounds. All right, 1 at a time on Imhotep. 2+, 3, and a 4. If you win combat, I'm not in Synapse anymore. This is quickly shifting away from my favor. 1 hit. Oh, you get to reroll. 2 hits. And then winning on 2s. 6+ save. Oh no! And then 1 from dude back here. 4 to hit. And 3 to... Oh, they didn't hit. So I lost by 2. So leadership of 4. Oh, they're running. Do you catch them? Initiative 5, 6. Okay, no, you didn't catch. It doesn't matter. They're running 2 inches. Yeah, that's not very far. And this assault Moloch will go first. 3 attacks. 1 hit. 1 dies. Might have a chance to stand back up. So 8 attacks back. 4 is to hit. So 4 hits and then. Oh, sorry, it's 3s to hit. Was there any other 3s?
I don't think there was.
All right, and 6 is to wound. 2 wounds. My goodness, it's a tie combat.
Don't have to say.
Talk about a clutch.
My guns can't shoot him down, but the butt can knock a wound off him.
Yeah. So reanimation. Does that guy stand back up just to like rub it in my face? He does.
Of course he does.
Say,
That's gotta count for a win combat, right?
Yeah, that's what they're for. Warriors are there to soak up. They're there to tank the Moloch's close combat attacks. So that is the end of turn 5. So as it stands, I am holding this objective. So that's 3 points for me. I've killed 1 heavy support. That's 4 points. And that's it. I do have Linebreaker, because he's a scoring unit or denial unit, so that's 5 points. But
Steve, thank you.
Steve!
You see my assault face again.
Steve! Steve has 2 objectives, so that's 6 points, plus a Warlord kill, plus First Blood. So you got 8, and I've got 5. So, let's see if the game ends. On a 3+, the game continues! Oh, the game is over! Can you believe that, Dan? The game is over, and that is a Necron victory. That is ridiculous. That is actually totally ridiculous because of the comeback that you're able to do. Now, you were never really fully behind, but we'll discuss all this in the post-game show. So, the post-game show will talk about what I think about the new Tyranids and some of the stuff that happened, and we'll discuss how the game went in general. But stay tuned, we're going to play another game, and that'll be in the Vault as well. So, Vault members, go ahead and check that out. If you're not a Vault member, you can join right now for free for 7 days by clicking the link below.
Do it.
And get all the extra battle reports and post-game shows and painting tutorials and everything else. And you get to support MiniWarGaming and have that warm, fuzzy feeling of knowing that you've helped us to make these videos. And maybe you see just a bit more of Dan.
Nope.
No? Oh. Okay. More of Steve, for sure. And that's worth it. All right, so this is Matthew from MiniWarGaming. Happy wargaming. And then over here we got a Resurrection Orb, so 4+ on the Immortal. Nope. And 4+ on the Lord. No, he's down. Okay, I'll take that. Carnifex is going to charge here, so Overwatch fire. So 8 rapid fire shots plus the lance, hit on 6s.
Oh my god,
No.
awesome round of fun.